An international arrest warrant issued for an American charged with manslaughter in Anguilla. And in sport, Nicholas POORAN hit with a 4-match ban for ball tampering in the ODI series against Afghanistan. I'm Dawn Paris, and this is Caribbean in 10 for Wednesday, November 13th, 2019. I'll be back with the details after the break.
The process is a little different and it'll surprise you, but you're gonna love the results. So let's get started. We'll start with the sauce for the filling. Place a medium saucepan over medium heat and melt in 8 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Stir in 3 tablespoons of flour and let that simmer for about a minute, whisking constantly. Next, whisk in 1/4 cup of water and 1 cup of sugar.
Sea-Trek was one of the first outfitters in Baja 35 years ago. We started running trips down there in the mid-'80s, early to mid-'80s. At that time, these were kayak expeditions, sort of old school trips where you loaded everything in the boat and off you went. Exploring coastlines, no permits, no rules, no regulations. And over time, we refined the trips.
An international arrest warrant has been filed for American Scott Hapgood, the man charged in the death of a hotel worker in Anguilla. Hapgood refused to return to the British Overseas Territory for a scheduled court hearing on Monday, and the island's Attorney General said he was now considered a fugitive. The American is charged with killing 27-year-old Kenny Mitchell, a Dominican national, at the Malahuna Hotel on April 13th. Hapgood claimed that Mitchell showed up at their room unannounced during their April vacation and demanded money before attacking them. Mitchell died and Hapgood was charged with manslaughter. Hapgood's spokesman said that it is progressively apparent that his client would not receive a fair trial in Anguilla, and he cited safety concerns for his client's no-show. But Anguilla's magistrate scoffed at Hapgood's concerns, calling them totally groundless. He characterized Hapgood's court absence as willful defiance and said he would not allow Hapgood to evade justice. Meanwhile, the governor of the British Overseas Territory, Tim Foy, said the American should have no concerns regarding his safety, noting that Anguillans are a law-abiding and peaceful people, as clearly evidenced during his previous court appearances. Over in Trinidad and Tobago, President of the Public Services Association, Watson Duke, has apologized for using the N-word at a press conference on Monday. He'd used the offensive slur as he called on public servants who had not received a pay increase since 2003 not to support the ruling People's National Movement, PNM, in upcoming local government elections. His comment drew harsh criticism, including from the PNM, which said Duke had described Afro-Trinidadians in the most offensive way. And yesterday, Duke said sorry.
For those persons, whether it be those persons who genuinely do not understand my use of the word or the context in which the word was used, to those persons, I want to unreservedly apologize. I want to say I'm sorry. I acknowledge the word was a bit too strong, so I withdraw the word completely and unreservedly. Having made the point, having gained the attention, I'm now putting squarely on the table. We want our monies now.
And Duke made it clear that the PSA will push a no vote in the December 2nd local government elections if members are not paid outstanding increases for the 2014, 2016 and 2017-2019 period.
All public officers, whether Wasatch, wherever, public service, civil service, fires, police, prisons, army, coast guard, anyway, agriculture, BIR, customs, immigration, hospital, wherever, I'm calling upon you now to cast away that thing that they bring for you in the mail, say it comes from EBC, burn it.
A member of Guyana's Joint Services has been arrested following a brazen armed robbery. He and 2 others were taken into police custody in connection with the robbery of 3 men of a large quantity of raw gold at an airstrip in Region 1 on Monday afternoon. Police said the suspects took investigators to a location and handed over 2 handguns, an AK-47 assault rifle, ammunition, a GPS device, and camouflage. Some gold believed to have been taken in the heist was also found in the vehicle of one of the accused, a businessman who's thought to be the mastermind behind the crime. A magistrate's court in the Bahamas has convicted 56 Haitian nationals who were detained last weekend for illegally entering the country. The 56 Haitians all pleaded guilty when they appeared before Magistrate Cara Turnquest DeVoe on a charge of illegal landing. The Border Control Management System said 10 of those convicted were repeat offenders and were each fined $3,000 in addition to a 1-year sentence at Bahamas Department of Correctional Services. The others were ordered to be deported and have been handed over to the Bahamas Immigration Department. Stay with us, your Midday Sport is next. West Indies stroke maker Nicholas POORAN has been slapped with a 4-match ban for ball tampering, casting a dark shadow over the Caribbean side's recent one-day whitewash of Afghanistan. The incident took place during the 3rd ODI on Monday. Television footage showed the 24-year-old scratching the surface of the ball with his thumbnail. The 2 on-field umpires, along with the 3rd and 4th umpires, reported the matter, and POORAN yesterday pleaded guilty to the charge of changing the condition of the ball. He will now miss the 3-match T20 International Series against the Afghans starting tomorrow, and he'll also sit out the first T20 of another 3-match series against India next month. Jamaica Scorpions captain Rodman Powell says his team's next assignments in the Regional Super 50 will be a do-or-die situation despite their 97-run thrashing of CCC Marooners. Scorpions defended their mammoth knock of 330 after removing the combined colleges for 233 in 45 overs, with brilliant performances by Asad Fudadin, who scored 92, and Rodman Powell, who made 57. Powell, who smashed a half-century, praised the efforts of his team.
Always good to start the competition and get your first point on the board. I think the batting unit stand up today. Still a little bit of concern as it regards the bowling in the first power play. As you can see, the guys get off to a flyer, but we pulled it back. But the batting really come good. 330 on any surface, we'll definitely take that. It's good that I've played in both teams. We scored 400 against Trinidad, and now 330 is a good accomplishment. It's just now for us as a team to continue to build on it.
Looking ahead, Powell stressed the importance of winning all the upcoming games.
It was very, very important. Today was a do-or-die game. If we lost today, we'd be in serious problem in trying to make the semi-finals in Trinidad. So today is a do-or-die, and we also have the rest of the games as do-or-die. It's important that we beat one of the leaders, whether it be Barbados or Leeward Islands. We have to beat one of them.
That's Caribbean in 10. Join us at 6:30 this evening for Caribbean Newsline. Good afternoon.